First of all, man, top choice Alloyius
What's up, man?
in the building with you,
going on?
brother. This is like the first over drink for 2020. man.
Oh, it feels special now, man.
Like,
That's good stuff.
we gonna pour around little Cabernet.
That's good.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
That's
that
good.
ain't bad. The last I seen you was on your way. We was at the Saga event. And you was packing your bags. You was getting ready to leave the country.
I was actually in Miami for Art Basel first. Came back for like a day. Headed out to Tokyo. It was my first time being over there.
But I know you talked about you was
Yeah,
gonna,
I had
hit up a couple spots.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a crazy experience there. You know, I had someone I was talking to and communicating with because they, you know, spoke the language and were involved in the art scene over there. And I was talking to her, and we were trying to figure out where I was going to paint. And she owed me a favor, so she was like looking for walls for me. So I'm going over there. I'm like, okay, I think I'm good. I think I have a wall. I think I know where I'm supposed to be painting or whatever. But once I found out where the wall was, it was like on this major highway where there was no pavement for me to like sit and stand and paint or whatever. And so I was like, no, I think I have to find a different place. So I found this bridge that had some graffiti already on it. So I was like, okay, this spot's probably cool. Painting for like 45 minutes to see someone come and put the X up. So I was like, oh, looks like I have to stop. So I stopped, packed my bags, head to the train station. As I'm heading to the train station, 15 cop cars come up. They asked me to come back to the station. They put me in a room, and the detective that I wound up having actually spent some time in Allentown and spoke like perfect English, just out of all places in the entire world. We just talked a little bit about how there was, you know, miscommunication. I wasn't trying to like disrespect anything. This was me and my, I was trying to give my gift to Tokyo before I dipped out. And he was like, you didn't do anything that crazy, but because, you know, we're so strict here with the rules, like there is a possibility that you might have to do like 2 days in jail over here before the embassy gets you out. So I was like, oh man, that would suck. But after like 4 hours of me being there, he comes up, he gives me the okay. And it's like, I have good news and bad news. Good news is you're leaving today. Bad news is you're gonna have to pay a $600 fine. I was like, I thought it was gonna be like $1,500. I was like, I'm good right now. Let's, you know. But you know, it was so funny because like when I was leaving, like the translator and the guy who was my detective, they both gave me their addresses so that we can like keep in touch. They were like, come visit when you come back to Japan.
When was the last time you was arrested for art in the States?
That I've never been arrested for.
Go figure that.
The funny thing about it here is that like even if I'm painting a wall and I'm not necessarily supposed to be painting here, because of the culture here, they don't know like whether I'm supposed to be there or not. I'm doing something beautiful. I'm not like just tagging stuff like, up. I'm doing like these full like 18, 19 color murals and stuff. So people were like, oh, he's probably supposed to be there painting.
Correct. So
and
that's your trick.
I would say about 75% of the time I am supposed to be there painting, but the other 25% I'm probably just painting.
So we're at this Corridor Contemporary.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get plugged into this place? Like, what's your
well,
affiliation
actually,
with that?
you know, the funny thing is my friend Rachel, who is one of the people that helps to run it, I've known her for probably 10 years. When this opportunity popped up, I was like one of the first person she hit up to be a part of the gallery. She had been following my career and stuff and just wanted me in here. I was like, done deal, let's do it.
They got some really dope pieces in here, man.
Awesome.
They got some really talented artists.
Some big names in here too.
So talk a bit about the pieces that you got up in here, man.
I wanted to give a couple different styles. I'm doing a whole series called my Muse series, which has basically my interpretation of beautiful women with a bunch of abstract around them. With this piece, I was just trying to work with a lot of different patterns in the background. I wanted to do some words that represented what I saw when I looked at the image.
Joy, work, love, dope, soul, power, culture, energy, wisdom. Nice.
These are my I call them my kudo glyphs. Kudos as in like positive affirmations, and glyphs as in, you know, like hieroglyphics. So each shape has an actual meaning to it. So when you look at stuff like that, you can read what it's saying. When I'm doing things like leaves and trees, that's symbolizing growth and life. The diamond represents wealth, of course. Let's see. When I do pyramids like that, it's about building.
Okay.
And you know, reaching new heights, elevating. I just brought a new piece that's abstract, and it has like pretty much a amalgamation of all of my different styles in one. So you get a little bit of graffiti, a little bit of contemporary, some pop art. I was really trying to incorporate every style I've ever done into one thing. It was like an experiment. I wanted to, because there are a lot of people that like when I do like this splatter paint style. It's real raw, it's just energetic, and it's very abstract. So I was trying to take that style incorporate my signature pieces into it, and then add some extra flair. Like I have my hieroglyphics, I have my kudoglyphs in there. I did a little bit of comic book style because I learned how to draw and paint by copying comic books.
And I was talking to my man Damien, and he told me you about to do the facade.
I am. With me, when I get to walls, I'll just go and freestyle the entire thing. That's what I do for a lot of my walls. When you're doing buildings like this, you kind of have to plan it out a little bit, structure it, so you're not just doing crazy stuff. Sometimes I have to kind of tone myself down a little bit because I have a lot of energy and I have a lot of ideas, and sometimes they flood. So I have to like, okay.
You're no young dude, man, but you still can't straight this street art draw, man. Like, what is it, man?
There's something about what I really love about street art, what I really love about doing murals and just doing stuff outside in general is that, you know, when you come to a gallery space, it's really cool because you're coming to see art and, you know, you have beautiful setups and lighting and everything, but there's just something about when you're walking down the street and you could be having like a bad day and you just get hit with some color or some design and stuff, and it might even, you know, change your outlook on the day because you're just getting something that you weren't expecting to see necessarily. So I just love that, but just people being able to walk down the street and see your stuff just out in the public. It's just something always enticing about that, you know.
I did